Time is our most precious commodity. We're coming back to this notion of condensing time. The more you know yourself, the quicker you make decisions that align with what you really need. And so condensing that time, you can make a quicker decision because you have this acute sense of awareness. You have this strong awareness of what you don't want. And so you are able to make decisions easier for what you do want. It's time you take this seriously and begin living from the inside out. Stick around to the end and you'll hear my best lesson that I've learned in my 25 years of adulting and how I use this lesson still today to help me live a fulfilled life, a satisfied life, and a happy life at this tender age of 44. Yes, I'm filming from the top of a mountain. Let me show you the view. You can stop this long, drawn-out process of feeling dissatisfied and unfulfilled by condensing the time now. Condensing the time, I mean actively choosing you, choosing your inner voice. When you can actually let your intuition, there's an ant climbing all over my phone. When you can tune into your intuition on a regular basis, it helps you shorten the gap between an idea or a thought and an action. And because you know yourself so well, you're able to make decisions a lot quicker, big yeses to decisions that will propel you towards your goals, and no's towards those that will hold you back and take up more time. So 3 ways you can begin to attune more to what's true for you so that you can shorten the gap and you can make decisions that lead you towards being fulfilled and satisfied. Observe your body. Your body has the best wisdom and it's the best guide for you. So you'll notice when you're making different decisions, if your body expands or contracts, if your heart races or slows, if you start to sweat, if you become sort of agitated, you will notice different body sensations based on different situations and relationships, experiences, etc. So start to attune to those and how your body is reacting, and it can help guide you towards what's meant for you and your growth. Also, observing others, not to say to copy or to judge, but just to see what other people are doing, because this can really open your world to a whole other world of possibility, one that's been outside your realm of thinking, of existing. And so when you can see and really hear other people's stories, they can be really powerful in showing you the possibilities that are available in this wild world if you dare to step outside your comfort zone and choose them. And of course, take time in silence. The best way to get to know yourself is some quiet time on a regular basis. And if it's in a natural setting, even better. It's here in the quiet of nature that you have the spaciousness to actually let your voice come to the surface. We live in such busy, chaotic, crazy worlds where we can give ourselves time outside of the busy and the hustle, the better off we are in terms of connecting to our true selves. A lot of this time is spent observing yourself, observing others, observing silence, so that you can attune to your inner world, keep adjusting as you go along, and keep choosing to grow yourself in ways that are meaningful for you. As you keep choosing yourself, not in a selfish way, but in a way that you expand and you grow your liveliness and you grow yourself, you are better off for the people in your care. You are a better person for those whom you haven't served yet, because you're growing into that person who can serve a new group of people. So it's not a selfish way, but rather of service, whether it be to your family, friends, colleagues, or perhaps a new network of people. But keep growing so that you can serve and be better. When I was in my early 20s, I was really attuned to external factors for success. I constantly had my gaze out there and was looking at what other people were doing for success. And the thing was, is I didn't listen to my own body's wisdom. I just followed. And so I thought that because everybody else was doing the thing, I had to do that thing too to be successful. Meanwhile, my body was starting to break down and send me big signals. And it was when listening to other people's stories finally that I was like, okay, I don't want to end up like them. So I was able to readjust my route and pivot and make some big life changes. changes that resonated more with me and allowed me to grow into who I really am. The more you can pull away from external factors for success, the better you are in terms of making a more meaningful and authentic path for yourself forwards. Time is our most precious commodity. We're coming back to this notion of condensing time. The more you know yourself, the quicker you make decisions that align with what you really need. And so condensing that time, you can make a quicker decision because you have this acute sense of awareness. Realizing that time is your most precious commodity, you want to shorten the gap between an idea or a dream and a decision. You want to shorten that so it becomes a lot faster. Knowing this, you do not want to tolerate this unfulfilled feeling anymore. You're not held back for fear of what other people might think because you have internal conviction that you know that it's meant for you and it's right for you. You have this strong awareness of what you don't want, and so you are able to make decisions easier for what you do want. If this life lesson resonates with you, consider subscribing. Thanks. Shortening the gap between your desire and your decision. You are saying no to busy, you are saying no to doubt, and no to being stuck in a rut. Busyness just leads to burnout, and it maybe means that you don't have clarity about what you really want. So, coming back to this observation of self and observation in silence, this will help get you clarity that you need to unbusy your life and bring in a bit more peace and calm to actually hear and see the path forward for yourself. You are saying no to self doubt because it deprives you. When you are doubting yourself, you are not advancing. You are depriving yourself of liveliness. By lack of action, you are keeping yourself in this lower vibration, and you're actually the only one holding yourself back. With this enhanced sense of self and this desire to shorten the gap between a desire and a decision, you choose to say no to doubt and you choose to look at the positive of what could happen if you did proceed forwards. So don't let the doubt keep you captive. Choose to advance confidently and with conviction towards your dream. Say no more to being stuck in a rut. Fear of the unknown. What would happen if I changed an aspect of my life? The fear of going forward keeps you in that rut and can slowly gnaw away at your confidence. So the quicker you can realize what you're actually doing, you're binding yourself from advancing. You're going to just choose to say, hey, look, I'm going to advance confidently in the direction of my dreams because I know that it's worth it. Other people have achieved their dreams, and so that's available to me too. Look at what would be the best case scenario rather than let the fear of what could happen rule your decisions. You're going to change your routines for the better. You're going to change your habits of thinking for the better, and you're going to embrace this notion of breaking through the barrier with confidence so that you can shorten the gap. Time is precious and you want to advance forwards to fulfillment now. This is great, Laura, but how to do all this? Make a decision today that you're going to shorten the gap between your desire and your decisions by knowing yourself really well, reclaiming your sense of self, reclaim your guidance system. You're going to be guided from within rather than externally. You're going to move forwards with intentionality. This means that you are conscious of what you're thinking and you are conscious of what you're feeling. Because you're taking the time to attune to your inner wisdom, your bodily sensations, and your guidance system, you are more conscious and you are going to then choose more intentionally activities, situations, patterns of thinking, habits and routines, self talk, whatever it might be. You're going to choose it with intention that it drives you forwards towards your worthy goal. Take small, sustainable actions. These things don't have to be big. You don't have to do a big life change like I've done a couple times, but you can take small little shifts. Start with a morning routine, start with the books you're reading, start with the media that you're consuming, the relationships that you have, the activities that you're participating in. Start with something small and grow your confidence from that. And then from there, you can grow into bigger and bigger actions. Examples of small, sustainable actions to grow on YouTube, if you haven't started yet, are to just brainstorm your channel. What name would you give your channel? Your banner, what would it look like? What main information, what message do you want to share? Just beginning to plan out your main channel page. Give it serious thought. Know that those little intentional moments matter and build your confidence, because once you have that honed, you're ready to then start, say, a short. Just start small and don't delay. And lastly, have the attitude of seeking growth and not hustle and grind. So as you continue to build and grow and expand, especially in the YouTube family, is to know that this is a whole encompassing growth process, a personal development process, not only for sharing your worthy wisdom with the world, but additionally growing yourself into an even more fulfilled human. So stop wasting time. Live your best life now by attuning to your inner wisdom. Keep choosing yourself and keep choosing your growth. I hope this video revealed to you that you can redesign your life at any time and condense the time between a desire, a decision, and a dream come true by knowing yourself better. If you are stuck in a rut and you need a little boost to get you moving, then consider joining my new challenge where I help you grow with gratitude. You can find the link in the description below. It'll help kickstart you on your journey to stop wasting time and start investing your energy and efforts into things that really matter for you and take you towards that fulfilled life that you desire. Join the challenge today. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Best I be on my way back down one happy step at a time.